This Instagram content system saves me over 10 hours each and every week as a small business owner. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably a small business owner who is sick and tired of having to stay up to date on Instagram, post daily, battle algorithms, all in the name of trying to stay visible to attract clients into your business. It actually all comes down to a very powerful, very simple system so that you can create content faster, quicker, more efficiently, so you can actually get back to running your business. Yes, we do want to maintain consistency on Instagram, and this system is going to help you either batch create content for the entire week in a few hours, or it's going to help you post day in and day out in just a few minutes each day. With this exact system, I was able to create this Instagram story and have it posted in literally 5 minutes. And that's the beauty of an efficient content system. I'm going to break down this exact system step by step so that you can copy, duplicate it, and I'm even going to give you some really cool prompts for free so that you can create content fast without having to stare at a blank screen wondering what to post next. So to build out this Instagram content system, we are going to start in a tool called Poppy AI. And the reason why I chose Poppy AI to build out this Instagram content system is because there are a few different strengths in here that you're not going to find in any other tool. So you can come over into this toolbar area and just start to explore all the different ways that you can add information into this tool. So you can add things like social posts, you can add images, you can add your website. There's so many different things that you can drop into this tool that it will then read, transcribe, take a look at so that it can help you craft content. It can help you get the output that you want from an AI tool. So that's number one. Number two, you can see here that this is almost like a Miro board or some kind of mind map. And this is something so unique that I haven't seen across other AI tools, and how I can only build this type of system inside of Poppy AI. It's going to be very hard for you to mimic some of these features in other AI-based chat tools, because what you're going to see here is that we're going to have different ways of approaching Instagram content. And the last reason why I love this is, obviously you can see in here, I have multiple different AI chats, but you're able to access all of the different major LLMs, which this is super huge. I'm personally a Claude girly. There are certain times that I love using ChatGPT as well, but you're allowed to toggle between the different LLM. So this just gives you so much flexibility, so much variety, so many different features in order to build out the most efficient content system for Instagram. So a quick walkthrough of what my system looks like before we start building it for you. I am very, very anti-AI slop garbage content. We're just not doing that here. And the way that you are able to use these tools and build this system for yourself is by giving it information about you, your brand, what you do, who you do it for. So I have a whole section dedicated to my brand. Now, I personally have an 80-page brand blueprint document that has literally everything you need to know about my brand. So that is fully built out for me. I'll walk you through what it looks like. If you don't have a document like that, don't worry, I'm a crazy person. So I'll give you some options there. But then what you're going to see, let me give you the lay of the land here, is that I actually have different chats and different prompts for each of the different posting types on Instagram. So you can see I have an Instagram story prompt over here. Then I have an entire AI chat for Instagram stories only. And I have different conversations based on the different types of content I create for it. So sometimes I want to create an Instagram story and promote my YouTube video. Sometimes I want to talk about news and updates, maybe with Instagram itself. And you can see that I have this for each of the major types of posts that you can create on Instagram. So I have one for Instagram Reels, again, different conversations for different types of content I create. Then I have one for Instagram Carousels. And lastly, I have one for Instagram feed posts. So the way that this content system works is that I have all of my brand information here that the tools and the chats are going to pull from. And then I have custom prompts for each of those different types of Instagram posts based on what I know as a content strategist using best practices. It's going to give it to me in the format that I want. And then from there, we funnel it into the actual creation of this. And once the system is all set up, you can simply start connecting elements into those chats so that it is going to always pull from the information you want it to pull from. So the first part of building out this entire Instagram content system for your business is adding your brand. So right here, you're going to see the group element. You'll want to add one of those into your Poppy dashboard here. And then I obviously uploaded that entire brand document, but let's say you do not have a brand document. First thing I recommend you do is come over here and start adding in your website, your sales pages, your blog post. And you would simply type in the URL, add website, and then you can add additional notes for the AI to use, but not always necessary here. You can also come in here. I just copy and I'm going to paste an Instagram post directly in here. This was an about me style of Instagram post. So it's going to be able to take a look at that Instagram content, the video, the caption, everything that I put inside of there, pull the information from it and use it in order to help me create more content. I also recommend adding in some kind of long form content, whether you create on YouTube, you have a podcast, you write a bunch of blogs, you can either copy and paste the link directly in here, you can copy and paste documents, so many different things. But start to give it as much information as you can about who you are, what you do, who you do it for, your philosophies. And there's so many different tools in order to do this. You can do images, you can do text, adding your websites, documents. One of my favorite things here too, if you are like, hey, I still don't have a ton of this stuff, come in here and use the record tool and just talk about yourself, talk about your business for 15 minutes, and it will transcribe that recording as well. But this is the key in order to getting the content to sound like you, for it to create content faster for you that matches your tone, your voice, mission, vision, values, like all of those important things. And in doing so, you're not going to get AI slop content garbage, but you're also not going to have to go back and forth with the tool as much. You'll avoid some of the things like, hey, that doesn't quite sound like me, or hey, can you rewrite this caption? You're going to start to avoid a lot of that if you spend some time building out your brand here inside of Poppy. So now, once we have your brand all set up, you can simply drag and drop and start connecting it over here. But you might be wondering, okay, how does it know to create an Instagram story for me versus an Instagram reel? And that's where these text boxes are going to house your custom prompts. So all you simply have to do is come over into text. It'll simply add a text box for you. And the beauty of this is that you are going to copy and paste the exact prompts that I have. So you can see if you scroll through here, there's a lot of information in here. It's going to give best practices. It's going to give an output format. It's going to give different types of slides and strategies and all kinds of things to use. And you're not going to have to think about this because I am actually going to give it to you for free today. So if you head to the link in the description below, you're going to see this Notion dashboard pop up. And I simply have all of the prompts ready for you to go in here. So they're all labeled. All you simply have to do is come over here. You're going to highlight everything, copy, and paste it into Poppy. So once you've copy and pasted everything over into Poppy inside of this text box, you're going to add an AI chat. So you simply just come over here and it'll bring up an entirely new chat tool for you. And all you have to do is drag and drop and it will connect that prompt. So you're not copying and pasting it into every new chat. You're not having to remember prompts and how to give the tool instructions. They are already built in here for you. And then the last layer of customization and organization is that I like to start new conversations for each different type of post that I'm creating. So for me, we'll use Instagram stories as the example. I have YouTube video promotion. So anytime I have a new YouTube video, I want to make sure that I am putting a story out that goes with it. So it gave me the slide copy, it gave me visuals and telling me when to add stickers and things like that. So it will break it down for you. I have another one for like my philosophy and values. I have one for news and updates. I have one for like more personal style content. And as you can see, I have this exact setup for every other post type. So for Instagram Reels, I have some for trends. If I'm repurposing from YouTube, talking to camera videos, voiceover videos, text overlay videos. Same thing here for Instagram Carousels. Main ones I create are listicles, tutorials, news and timely content. Again, YouTube repurposing. And then the last one here for Instagram feeds, I have quote posts. Sometimes I'll put quotes from podcast interviews I've been on or thought leadership style posts. And that's it. That's the setup of how we're going to create your Instagram content system. So now that you have your entire system built inside of Poppy, I want to show you how I use mine so that you can feel inspired on like how quick this can actually take you each and every day, or if you like to batch content like me. I actually want to run you through some real life examples of how I use this for each of the different post types. So first one being Instagram stories. One that I create the most often is going to be promotion for my YouTube videos. So what I like to do for this is I actually grab the entire transcript of my YouTube videos. I'm just going to copy and paste it in here and say something like, can you help me create an Instagram story sequence to promote this YouTube video? Let's do 3 slides max. So you can give it as many or as little instructions as you want. For this one personally, I know I want the slides to be less, but if you don't have a slide criteria or you don't have too many things or like tons of information that you can give it, simply just let the tool do its work and you can always go back and forth. So I'm going to paste this in here and let it do its thing. And whenever I am creating content and using an AI tool to help me repurpose things or help give me some direction, I personally like Claude 4.5. This is just my preferred tool. I think it sounds more like me. It like picks up on my brand voice and tone a little bit better, but use whichever LLM that you prefer. So let's go back through this and you can see what Poppy created. So basically, slide 1, it's going to give me the exact copy. So love this. This is perfect. It gives like a little bit of visual direction, gives some interactive elements. So for me personally, I will use a good chunk of this, but I do like to always edit what AI gives me. And so sometimes, let's just read through this and I'll tell you what I'd edit. So thinking about starting another platform because some expert said you should, stop right there. I probably wouldn't include this little call out, but I definitely love the idea of adding an interactive element here. So I will use its suggestion there. So that's great. Slide 2, again, gave me some more copy, gave me some visual direction, told me don't include any interactive elements. Perfect. And then it gives the call to action, the link sticker I should use, the URL I should use, that kind of thing. And again, that created it for me in a few minutes. And all I have to do is just go grab some visuals. Like I have a ton of different photos, videos, things like that I can easily create an Instagram story with this. So let's move on to Instagram Reels. And you can see that I have a ton of different chats for the type of content I create. I mostly do talking to camera videos. So whether I'm scripting it and it's like a one-off concept or I'm repurposing from YouTube, this is my most used one. But I want to give you like something that you might use more frequently. Like, a lot of people love to jump on trends. They tend to be a lot easier. So I want to show you how you can actually use this chat tool to jump on trends. So as I was scrolling through Instagram, I came across this trend alert. Or what you can do is if you see somebody else's content, you're like, oh, I love that. I want to be able to do that too. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and take a screenshot of the trend alert itself. So we'll just condense this in here. We will hit enter, take the screenshot. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that screenshot, drag and drop it into the chat under my trends conversation and say, can you take a look this trend and help me jump on it? Let's just let the tool do its thing. Again, I didn't give a ton of prompting. As you saw with the Instagram stories, I gave it some constraints and it followed it. But this one, I'm like, I want to see what this tool is going to create for me. So it's going to take a minute to think here. So without giving it a ton of parameters, it gave me a lot of stuff that we do have to kind of go through. Gave me the format, the concept, gave me some filming instructions, which again, if you are newer to video content creation or you struggle with that part of video content creation, this is going to be perfect for you. It's going to tell you how to set up your camera. It's going to tell you what to do when you film. And then some options here. So I can talk about, for this particular trend, it's walking into a haunted house, but instead of clowns and chainsaws, I hear. And these ones are really funny. So it gave me an option of content creation struggles. It gave me one for a different part of my audience for small business owners. For me, I'm a perfectionist. If I want to make this trend a little bit more personal and kind of have some more of that personal, relatable content, I could do that one. So again, you can see that it gave me a ton of options. It even told me which one I should do. That one's their favorite. But again, it gave instructions on how I should lay out the text to follow that trend. It gave me some options for text styling. So again, you can see that it will give you a lot of stuff if you need that guidance. Or again, remember back to the Instagram story example, is that I gave it constraints and it gave me just what I needed. So just know that you can customize this for however you need it to give you some kind of output. Moving into Instagram carousels, I've already had to generate this for me, but I want to show you this example of how I created like a listicle style. We always want to give it some kind of input so that we get a better output. So I was recently on a podcast and I have the transcription of that interview. I said, take this podcast interview I was on, create a list style carousel with all the important information. I copy and pasted the entire transcript. We want to always give it our original thoughts, our ideas, our content, our frameworks, so that it can create content that sounds just like you. So you can see it's starting to break down everything that I need it to. So this one, it said it gave me 8 total slides. And then it gives me a slide by slide breakdown. So now what do I do with this? I actually want to show you how I can copy and paste this over into Canva and create the actual carousel. So then we'll come over into Canva. I already have a social content design for October all built out. We are going to, let's do a Instagram post. Cool. And it's going to be 8 slides total. So I'm just going to go ahead and add those 8 slides. So then I will come over into brand. I already have templates set up for my carousels to make this even easier. And I will go ahead and start pasting it over. So this, I think we will want to actually, let's cut this. we will do a cut. This will be the main title, and we'll start to play around with different. I just play with the sizing and the formatting and just start to have fun with the actual design part of it. And I would just repeat that process. Let's bring in the next one. We will come back over into Poppy, and we will move on to the next slides. We will just copy. And again, we will come over here and paste it. So let's go ahead and make this the title. And then again, sometimes I just like to play with formatting a bit because it doesn't always create everything exactly as I want it. Just remember that this is like a shortcut, not the end all be all. And we'll start to play with formatting again. Once it is inside Canva, then I also fine tune the copy a little bit more just to sound like me. Again, this is a very great first draft. So when's the last time you clicked on I don't like how it emphasized you. You clicked on a hashtag exactly. I will probably go ahead and change this. Again, we want to give some emphasis, make this look more like my brand. Then Instagram is literally removing the ability to follow hashtags. I think this should be like a full sentence. Let's do something like this. So stop. So again, you see, I'm using what it gave me and just fine tuning it a little bit more. And again, this is based on stuff that I already said inside of a podcast. And then I would say something like what actually matters is I don't really like a semicolon there, is creating content people engage with, save and share. Perfect. And I would repeat that process and I have a carousel done in less than 10 minutes. I would argue the hardest part is copying and pasting it over into Canva. So now moving on to Instagram feed posts. This is the one that I use the least, hence why I don't have a ton of different chats, but I still want to break this down for you. So I want to show you a unique feature of, again, we always want to give it information. We don't want to just be like, hey, create me a feed post. So what I'm actually going to do is come into the quote post section and I'm going to click on this microphone. And sometimes I feel like when we talk directly to the tool, it sounds more like us. We're able to get our thoughts together instead of typing. Sometimes when we type in, I would like to create an Instagram post, it sounds so robotic and it picks up on that and it will create a more robotic post. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to speak to this and tell it exactly what type of feed post I want it to create. So we're going to do this in real time together. I want your help creating an Instagram feed post where I'm going to have an image in the background and text on top. I want your help curating the text on top to say something along the lines of how I feel about using AI in content creation. I want it to say something along the lines of, I don't want AI generated content garbage slop, and instead I want to use AI to help repurpose content and repurpose our original thoughts and ideas. In the caption, start to expand upon my overall philosophy, using my brand blueprint, and really making sure that people understand that we're not using AI to take away our creativity, but instead we're using it to amplify and maximize the content that we've already created. So now you can see right there, that is everything that I just said to the tool, and it's going to take it and actually go and create it for me. As you can see, it would have taken me forever to type that out, get my thoughts together, but instead I was like, hey, this is the direction I want you to go. I just talked to the tool like I would talk to an actual social content strategist. If I had somebody on my team helping me, that's exactly how I would explain it to them. So what it's going to do is it's going to take some time, and see, it already picked up on, I want it to be a photo post with some kind of text overlay, gives me some visual direction, gave me some options for the actual overlay on the image. So I don't want AI generated content garbage. I want AI to help me repurpose the shit I actually said. Perfect. That is something that I would actually say because, again, I imported my brand into Poppy and it is picking up on things that I would actually say. It gave me some visual cues and instructions, and then it wrote the caption for me. Captions, I tend to edit a little bit more instead of copy paste. So this I would take some time actually editing, especially since it's a feed post. It's just a singular image, singular graphic, that the caption is going to matter more. But again, you see that it created that for me. So this is the importance of having the custom instructions that I've designed for you that are specific to helping you in Poppy, and then having these different AI chats for each different format, for each different type of content. It helps me create content so much faster. And that's it. That's all you need to create an Instagram content system that works for you and your business. Now, let's say you want to take it beyond Instagram and you want to know how I repurpose content across all major marketing and social media platforms using Poppy AI. Check out this video and I'm going to give you even more inner workings of how my content systems work. Don't forget, below in the description, for free, no gatekeeping. I don't need your email. I don't need your $10. I'm giving you these prompts for free so that you can create a custom system inside of Poppy AI. And when you go to get Poppy AI, if you want $25 off, use code AMBER at checkout. That is also in the link in the description below. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. And don't forget to hit subscribe.